But in terms of then the US leadership, I think you would agree that it's about traditional partners, but also about non-traditional partners. And if the US is going to lead effectively on the global stage, then how do we engage with the non-traditional partners, especially the ones that are influential in their own rights on the global stage? And among the non-traditional partners, none is perhaps more influential than China. And some observers are concerned that we could end up in a bipolar world order with US and China leading two distinct blocks, similar to the Cold War era. So competition is inevitable, but cooperation is also necessary to address some global challenges. So how are you navigating this complex relationship with China, and where do you differ the most with your Chinese counterparts?
You know, our relationship with China is probably the most complex, the most complicated, and the most consequential relationship that we have here in New York, but also around the globe. And the president has been clear that we're going to compete with China, and but we have a profound stake in ensuring that the values and the institutions that the United States believes in, the institutions that we hope to create and that we've invested in, continue to deliver. So we're not always clearly not always in sync with the Chinese as we approach them here on the international stage, but they are a permanent member of the UN Security Council. So we deal with them on a daily basis. I deal with them consistently as a member of the P5. And as members of the P5, including Russia, we have a responsibility to uphold the foundational principles of the United Nations, of the Charter, and to encourage others to do the same. And this is why we have been so strong in pushing against Russia, a P5 member with responsibilities, who has broken its commitment to the United Nations by invading another country. So we've put pressure on China to join us in condemning the Russians. We put pressure on China to joining us in holding the DPRK accountable for the recent the test of ICBMs that they have done over the course of the past few months. And we've put pressure on China to work with us in areas where we do have commonality, to work with us on delivering humanitarian assistance, to work with us on climate change. But that said, we continue to hold them accountable for their own human rights violations. We don't shy away from raising those concerns. And we've made clear that what we see happening in Xinjiang related to the Uyghurs is crime against humanity. It's genocide. We've called it out for what it is, and we're committed to, and the administration is committed to consistently calling the Chinese out on this issue. They clearly don't like that. They've made the unfortunate decision of aligning themselves with the Russians on Ukraine, but I don't think it's a comfortable place for them, because they have indicated that they do believe in the Charter. They do believe in the sovereignty of a nation. They do believe in the integrity of borders. And if they believe in those three things, the Charter, sovereignty, and integrity of borders, they cannot be comfortable supporting Russia's unconscionable attack on the Ukrainian people.
Yeah, no, that's a very powerful and compelling point.